Greetings and welcome to another edition of The Great Goddess. Praise be to Goddess. Praise be to Goddess. Well, here it is Tuesday, and something very, very unpleasant happened to me today. Every Tuesday, I have to take a quiz online. For my professor. And I took the quiz online, and I found an error. I won't say what the nature of the error was, but I found an error on the quiz. And I wrote an email to my professor. I rattled it off, just outlining very briefly what the issue was with the quiz, the one that was wrong, the wrong answer that I got wrong. And I also said you should give credit to everyone in the class for this question. So I didn't say dear professor, okay? I forgot dear professor, and I didn't say sincerely, and I didn't give my name. But it was very brief. I was just informing her of an issue. I didn't think I needed to address her formally. I didn't even think of addressing her formally. I didn't say dear professor. All I just said was you should give credit to everyone in the class for this question. Well, she wrote me back saying, your email was incredibly rude. And then she said, don't tell me how to run my class. And then she said, you should think twice before sending off an email to one of your professors in the future. She didn't say sending off. She said something worse than sending off. Something like, I don't remember the word she used, but it wasn't pleasant. It wasn't a pleasant word. It was an unpleasant word. And so I apologized to her. I said, I'm sorry if I offended you. I wasn't intending, I didn't intend to be offensive. And I'll try to be more careful in the future. That's all I said. And I think I'm going to get a D on my next paper. And all the papers for the rest of the year, I think I'm going to get a D on them just because she doesn't like me. I don't know why she doesn't like me. I think it's because she doesn't like anyone. She doesn't like anyone in the whole class. She just doesn't like us. She doesn't like anyone. She's just one of those types that doesn't like anyone and has a problem with everyone, with everybody, and doesn't give you a fair shake. She's already given me a couple of C's and one B on 3 of my papers. A couple of C's and one B. I don't know what I'm going to get on my next paper. I don't think it's going to be a very good grade because she's angry at me. So she may retaliate. Now, professors aren't supposed to retaliate, but they do. They do retaliate. So she may retaliate against me. I don't know. I don't know yet whether she's going to retaliate or not. Or whether she's going to grade me down because she dislikes me. It is possible. After all, she thinks she's teaching us a good lesson, a life lesson, so that we'll be prepared for our jobs out there in the job market. That she's preparing us with life lessons. I don't need any more life lessons, okay? I'm 42, an old dog, cannot learn new tricks, and I'm not about to learn any new tricks. I've been through the ringer. I have personally been through hell and back in the jobs I've been in, and I've been in many jobs. So I've been through the ringer. I've had a really rough life. I'm disabled, and I don't need any more guff. So she's not going to really teach me much of anything because I've already learned all my life lessons. And if perceived me as being rude, she's got a real problem. She's got a problem because it's not my problem. It's not my problem. I wasn't being rude to her. I was very short, concise, and professional, other than the fact that I didn't address her as professor or wax poetic. Wax poetic. That's what she wants people to do, is wax poetic. But you know, I didn't go into great detail. I just rattled off a quick note, and she thought it was rude. Nothing I can do about that. As you can see, I've got a new it's a new thing. It's a robe. I have a new robe, and I have a belt to go with it. See, this is my belt. I just tie it around my waist. And the belt is cloth, by the way, in case you wanted to know what the belt was made out of. It's a jiu-jitsu belt. Extra long to fit around my waist. But, no, I'm not going in for jiu-jitsu. This is my new priestess uniform. As you can see, I'm wearing a new priestess uniform. It's a priestess robe. It's a priestess robe now. It wasn't intended as a priestess robe, but it's a priestess robe now. It'll have to serve as my priestess robe until I find something better. I like it. I like this. It fits me well. It fits me well, and it's nice. I like it. So I love my new priestess robe, and I'll be wearing this for my videos from now on, my priestess robes. But, as I was saying, there's sometimes in life, there's just people that you have to deal with, and it's not going to be pleasant, it's not going to be pretty. But, there's nothing you can do about it, so you just have to tough it out. Like all the kids and all the moms were saying online, all the parents and all the students, you just have to tough it out. When a professor thinks you're being rude, you just have to tough it out and apologize and get on with it. So that's it. Apologies for over nothing, offense over nothing. At least in my mind, it was nothing. I was just making a suggestion. How is that telling her how to run her class by saying she should give people credit? That's just looking out for my fellow students. It's not telling her how to run her class. It was just a suggestion. But she took it personally and decided to make a personal issue out of it and get personal. So, since she decided to get personal about it, I decided to apologize, but hopefully she won't hold grudges, but she may well hold a grudge. I may fail this class. But you do the best you can, and that's all you can do, is do the best you can. She's a really tough grader. Next time I would take the reviews of the other students seriously. She got pretty low marks. She got only 3.5 stars on Ratemyprofessor, and I should have taken the other complaints seriously, like when they said that they were an A or B student and that she was handing out C's and she was giving them C's throughout the class. I should have taken that as my warning sign that she would lower my grade point average. But I didn't take the warnings, and now it's too late. Now it's too late to change to a different class. But I've certainly learned my lesson about personality of professors. Certain professors you just can't trust. You just can't trust them. But anyway, I'm going to do better. I'm going to do my best in this class, even though she may not give me a fair shake and may give me C's and D's for all my papers, or maybe D's for all the papers for the rest of the year. I'm still going to put forth an effort because I want good grades and I want a good grade point average. That's all you can do is just keep trying, because everyone down here are corrupted people. They're corrupt. There's a lot of corruption. And everyone is corrupt to a greater or lesser degree. And corruption, it's corruption of spirit. Their spirits are corrupt. So they don't act normally and they don't act the way they should. There is a right way and a wrong way to act. And they don't know the way they act because their spirits are corrupt. So you just have to bear with fallible human beings and realize that there's a lot of corruption of spirit down here, and there's a lot of corrupted souls, and there's not much you can do about it. But anyway, today I am going to announce the beginning of purification. I apologize. I was supposed to announce this on the 9th. But I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared this year. And because I wasn't prepared this year, I was really busy with schoolwork. So this year I'm going to allow everyone to start purification late. You can start purification late. You can start tomorrow if you like. During purification we have soups and smoothies and vegetable broth and fluids, any juices, lots of water. Don't forget water, lots of water. And the soup shouldn't be too salty. If the soup is too salty, then make your own soup, which isn't too hard to do. Make soups that are low in salt or buy low salt soups. It's all vegan. All of it is vegan. So even if you regularly eat meat, this is a good time to go vegan because purification is a vegan diet. And the reason it's vegan is because it helps to purify the body faster. Vegan diet helps purify the body. Meat, I know you don't like hearing about this, but meat putrifies in your gut. And bacteria breed, and sometimes it can be E. coli, and sometimes it can be some really nasty bug. And you could get sick from eating meat. So for that reason and that reason only, plus meat eating is such a nasty habit. Let's face it. No meat, no animal food during purification. No animal food of any kind, and animal food is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, honey is an animal food, so no honey. But a maple syrup is okay because that's not an animal food. And the way this works is from sunrise to sunset. From sunrise to sunset and 15 minutes after sunset. So 15 minutes before sunrise to 15 minutes after sunset, we do not eat any solid foods. Or if you do have solids, they should just be vegetables in your soup, like little cubes of carrots that have been boiled and are kind of soft. Everything should be kind of soft. No solid food. So, salads are okay. I guess salads are okay for purification as long as you don't use dressing. And who wants salad with no dressing? Oils should be avoided. Fats should be avoided during during the day. Oils and fats during the day. Animal food should be avoided during the day. Solid food should be avoided. So soups that are with vegetables that are well boiled, smoothies, juices, vegetable broth, water. Those are the things you can have. Lots of water. Drink plenty of fluids. Drink lots of water throughout purification. At 15 minutes after sunset, and just go ahead and look up the times for your sunset online. 15 minutes after sunset, we can have solid food, and you can have oils and margarines, but still no animal food. It's a vegan diet all throughout purification. So it's still no animal food. You can have a vegan dinner. And what is the reason for purification? Well, it's to purify our bodies, to prepare ourselves to greet the Virgin Goddess, who is the Maiden. So it's preparation for the festival of the Maiden. And we purify our bodies, and by purifying our bodies, we purify our souls and our spirits. And also, I recommend for purification that you pray a lot to Goddess. Pray to Goddess and meditate on the Maiden. Meditate on the Maiden aspect of Goddess. There's Maiden, Mother, and Crone. Meditate on the Maiden. And think about her every day. And see if you come up with any insights about the Maiden. And the Maiden is the same as the Virgin. They're the same thing. And go ahead and pray to Goddess and meditate. You can chant. You can say Goddess chants. And there's some good Goddess chants out there. I know a few. I haven't chanted in a long time. I should chant, but I haven't chanted in a while. So say some Goddess chants, and my back. Oh, my back is killing me. I've been carrying around books. My back is killing me. Say some chants, some Goddess chants. Chant, meditate, and pray, and do the purification diet. And I'll let you know when the Festival of the Maiden's getting close. Purification only lasts about a month, okay? At most, it would last 45 days. That's at most. Purification is pretty short. It's only a month of vegan eating and of liquid foods and lots of fluids during the day. And this is very similar. Purification is sort of a detoxification or cleansing diet. You can think of it as detox or cleansing. So, and I would avoid alcohol, so no alcohol, because you're trying to detox, and alcohol is toxic. It's toxic to the liver, it's toxic to the brain, it's toxic to practically every organ in the body, so no alcohol. Some of you won't be able to give up smoking. I know how addictive smoking is. So I'm not going to forbid you from smoking. But just know that smoke is pretty dirty. It's sooty. And so if you can avoid smoking, do. But if you can't avoid smoking, then do what you normally do. Just change your diet. And hopefully with the purification, the detoxification process going on in your body, you'll clear out a lot of that soot and a lot of that tar that's in your lungs from smoking. And if you want to go further, and if you want to do chelation and take some bentonite clay or some super minerals complex, you can. It's all up to you, however you want to detox. If you want to buy a detox kit, you can. That's perfectly acceptable, and in fact, you'll probably detox faster if you do that. But it's not strictly necessary. What's necessary is that you follow a vegan diet to detoxify your body of impurities, and that you eat soups and smoothies during the day, and juices and water. So that's it. I hope purification goes well for you. Um, don't let the rude people grind you down, or people that accuse you of being rude grind you down. Just stay on the same high level that you always maintain, and rise above the influence of others. I'm Sarah Jane Alphawolf signing off. Have a terrific week, and enjoy the process of purification, because it only comes once a year.